This is Alex Jones, who once or twice has. And look, it's humorous. It's kind of an honor when Alex Jones makes fun of your hair and your name and says you're a deep state plant trying to take over media, which I wish that were true. I think I'd live in a bigger apartment. But nonetheless, he's crazy, but he can be really entertaining. This is one of the best Alex Jones, and there's some great ones, right? The thing he said something crazy about frogs years ago. I mean, he's just said some nutso stuff, and this is one of the best Alex Jones things I've ever seen, and I want to share it with you because Buck Sexton, he's part of the Illuminati, he's part of the Bilderberg, the Queen of England. He knows what's going on. He understands the chemtrails, all that stuff. Here he is telling you about how he is right now. At this phase of the lockdown, and this is amazing.
I'll admit it. I will eat my neighbors. I'm not letting my kids die. I'm just going to be honest. My superpower is being honest. I've extrapolated this out, and I won't have to for a few years since I got food and stuff, but I'm literally looking at my neighbors now and going, I'm ready to hang them up and gut them and skin them and chop them up. And you know what? I'm ready. My daughters aren't starving to death. I'll eat my neighbors. See, my superpower is being honest. I'll eat your ass.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'll eat your ass. I'll eat it. Oh, producer Mark, we did not edit this. This clip.
No, you didn't.
This is a real clip of him on his show.
If you can only go viral by saying things like this, maybe you need a different career. That's what I'll say about him.
I'll eat your ass.
Alex Jones, he's so crazy. Oh my God. And his followers are so nuts too. Like Buck Sexton, Alex told me all about you. I know you're a bad guy. You're a bad man. Part of CIA, CFR, CIA, DIA, CFR, Elemental P, QRS, TUV. I know where you're coming from. I understand.
I will. I'm combat model, optimum self-sufficiency, probably the leader. The point is have you thought about that yet? Because I'm somebody that thought I could fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors.
Producer Mark, have you yet reached the point where you think you might have to eat your neighbors?
Buck. I'm not clinically insane.
I didn't think so. He's like, I'm gonna hang them up. I'm gonna dry aged. Obviously, if you're gonna eat a neighbor, you got to season them properly. You got to put salt, pepper, maybe a little bit of fresh herb, spring of thyme, and hang them upside down and go for it. You know what I'm saying? Got to make sure you got to drain all the juices first, dry age them, and then make sure you get that human sear. You got to sear the human. I mean, I think I do think he's intentionally being provocative or it's parody or whatever. I don't care. It's hilarious. It's amazing. Okay, the fact this guy's running around saying, "I will eat your ass."
Oh, you think he's kidding?
I don't know.
I'm wondering.
Would anyone really say this?
I mean, if anybody would.
I'm gonna eat my neighbor. I've never heard that before. Do you remember there's the old cartoon like from the Bugs Bunny era with the kind of round guy and the skinny guy on the island, and they're looking at each other, and the skinny guy starts thinking the round guy's a hamburger, and the round guy thinks the skinny guy's a hot dog?
I feel like I've seen that before.
You're right. It's an old cartoon of guys being like marooned on an island, on a desert island or whatever. But I mean, Alex Jones is already there, man. We're walking around as hamburgers and hot dogs to this guy.
There's no food shortage.
Yeah, in fact, the problem I really think that we're going to find that there's a huge spike in.
You think I like sizing up my neighbor? Haul him up?
I didn't even mean to play that. It just happened. You think I like sizing up my neighbor? I think we're going to find that people, I mean, look, I've gained just 10 pounds of winter weight and it's May. Like, this is just the way it, people are saying, oh, don't eat, Buck, do lots of push-ups at home. I can't go to the gym, all right? I can't go do outside activities. I can't see my friends. I can't see my family. I can't go around the city and do things here. What is the only, Producer Mark, what are the 3 things we can do to entertain? 4 things. You can read books, you can watch TV, you can sleep, you can eat food. That's basically what you can do.
You can play video games.
Video games. Yeah, I mean, look, you could crochet, you could paint. I mean, but in terms of physical activity,
I've been
if you
working
live
out
in-
at home a couple times a week, but that takes what, half hour?
Yeah, and even still, it's just not the same, right? I mean, you know, they can show me all these videos of look, I did the push-ups. I got a headache for a couple of days. I know that sounds wimpy, but I couldn't do it when I had a headache because I get chronic tension headaches. But I'll get back to the push-ups, I guess, because otherwise, you know, there's going to be an explosion of moobs around the country. You familiar with moobs?
Not expecting that word to come out of your mouth.
What? It's a man boob.
I know, but like, that's not something you would normally say. An explosion of moobs? Really?
Is that not true?
I mean,
feel
you're
like-
right, but
Okay.
I already had the moobs way before this quarantine, Buck.
I'm just saying, man. I'm walking around here. I'm like, thank God the beaches are closed in New York because Baba Buck does not want to take his shirt off right now.
Yeah, I'm leaving my shirt on if the beach is actually too open.
I might, you know, it's better to keep the sun off your skin anyway. So, you know, you want to avoid, I don't want any, you know, melanomas or anything like that. So I got to make sure I keep my pale skin. Oh, man. So anyway, yeah, there's going to be that. I think there's going to be a lot of, you know, increases in just anything related to people eating a lot of junk food and bad food, all those health issues. I think you're going to see a lot of that. Because what else are you going to do, man? I mean, every night I'm sitting here, I'm just like, I cook for myself, or if I can, there's a couple of takeout places in New York that still deliver that I can eat. So anyway, let's we've entered that phase of the show, Mark. We're just like, oh God. We've got Alex Jones. I want to finish up with what his thoughts are here on all this.
Eat my neighbors. You think I like sizing up my neighbor, how I'm going to haul him up by a chain and chop his ass up? I'll do it. My children aren't going hungry. I will eat your ass. And that's why I want the globalists to know. I will eat your ass first.
I'm sorry. I didn't actually hear that last part.
Hold on.
Too.
That man has procreated?
I'm sorry, what? What did you say? I just heard
I
him say
said that man has procreated?
oh yeah, he's got a family and kids. He's a radio host. He's got like radio stations that play him. But he's like I will tell the globalists. This is a quote, folks. Globalists, I will eat your ass first.
Imagine you're the boss of a radio station and you hear that over your airwaves.
Oh my gosh. Buck Sexton. Is he making fun of me again? Is he making jokes at my expense?
He's going to start coming after producer Mark after this now, too.
Oh yeah, no, it's probably true. He's gonna be coming after both of us. But my God, man, that is one of the all-time great Alex Jones trips, or clips, not trips. Well, it's kind of a trip actually if you look at it. But hey, folks, I thought we should all just enjoy that one together for a second because, wow. You know, we need those. You know, we needed a laugh. Producer Mark and I both needed a laugh, and we hat tip Mr. Alex Jones for providing that amazing laugh because words cannot describe. That's why we had to play the audio for you.
Hey Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.